Do you remember a time where Megan Fox was so relevant that bad movies couldn't put you off? Those were some dark days, weren't they? Hello everyone and welcome to Rejected, where I either reject or rejoice in all things everything. And in this one, we're doing Jennifer's Body, starring Amanda Seyfried and Megan Fox, who would go on to do so many different things. And sadly, one of those was Machine Gun Kelly. That's a shame.
But in all seriousness, Megan Fox came into prominence in the Transformer films. She was also in Jonah Hex.
We don't talk about Jonah Hex. Maybe one day. Jennifer's Body is a dark comedy horror, which for me is a very genre.
I have seen it previously, but only once. And even when I came up with the films for this list, I had a feeling that this would be one of those films.
Why? I don't know. I felt like I needed a variety. Look at the cast. You've got Megan Fox, Amanda Seyfried. I mean, you've got motherfucking Chris Pratt in this film. He's in once. Chris Pratt. Once. But what is this all about?
Jennifer's Body surrounds the high school hot girl, who, after a night of your usual high school partying and sacrificing, is no longer just a pretty face,
but now a massive, massive threat. You see, I was 13 when this film came out, so when we're looking at Megan Fox back then, as a 13-year-old, good boy, you don't want to know. But we're going to be analysing this as a film. This isn't going to be misogynistic. We're going to do this properly, and we're not just going to look at the fact that it's Megan Fox in her heyday. Megan Fox in her heyday was fucking Megan Fox. So let's not waste any more time. Let's try and keep those old thoughts in my head, locked up where they should be.
We start at a house. Looks alright. Then Megan Fox, who just doesn't look alright in the slightest. Jesus, Foxy, what's going on? Oh, and now at an institution.
Amanda plays a girl called Needy. I think she's called Nikki, but her name in this is Needy. Needy.
Needy has a couple bad scars and seems a little bit of a badass.
A more complex problem.
And now the main story. So we got the future, and now we get the past.
The whole story takes place in the fictional town of Devil's Kettle, home to a waterfall that leads down a hole to nowhere. Jennifer and Needy are going to a rock gig, where we see their friendship. Jennifer is the lead, and to Chip,
who is Needy's boyfriend. But you got names like Needy, Chip. What's next? Shit for brain. Jennifer seems just a little bit controlling.
Oh shit, what up? Is she a boy? We meet the band, led by Nikolai. I'm sorry, but
Megan Fox can really play the annoying teen girl very well. I wonder why.
But we discover that the band are in search for a virgin. And thanks to Needy not realising that her bestie is actually a bike,
like super duper bike, chooses Jennifer. But for what? This gig is about to be lit.
But it would seem something is wrong with Jennifer.
Probably just in shock. But, who knows?
Fuck, Nikolai's a creepy motherfucker. Seriously, Needy gets home, but something is definitely off.
Looks like it's Jennifer. Can't be that bad. Can it? Yeah. There is definitely something wrong with Jennifer. New Machine Gun Kelly would be a bad influence.
But we see that their friendship has been going since childhood. Serious childhood.
But Jennifer seems fine. She's not all hungry, bitey, whitey.
But even trying to confide in Chip, it's difficult for anyone to believe Needy, especially when she says my best mate is a bit of a bitey.
It's not gonna work.
Jennifer starts talking to Jonas. Hot girl and jock douchebag?
Well, now this is gonna turn out.
Okay, now, Megan Fox is Snow White confirmed.
Maybe not Snow White. But we meet Needy's mom just for like a split second and then never again.
But now Jonas has been found being...
But more importantly, the most watched scene from this movie has probably had the most rewinds of a lot of others. Just... I was young, okay? Don't look at me.
Everyone is feeling the effects of the fire and the murders, except Jennifer.
But wait, what's that in the background?
Nikolai's band seemed to be getting more popular 1 month after, but Jennifer starts to appear a little, fading away. Needy's friend Colin,
who plays the boyfriend in the new Nightmare on Elm Street film,
seems a little interested in Jennifer, but Jennifer seems to be getting a little bit interested in Chip.
Go on, Chip, you get yourself some. Oh, and Colin, you get yourself... Never mind. But it would seem that Needy has more of a connection with Jennifer than we think. It's almost like it's spiritually.
She starts seeing bad shit.
And their connection just goes fucking nuclear. But this is where things start to get a little bit more serious. Light's gone. And can I just say, the sound guy really had no clue about this scene. But was he just not there? Was he asleep? What the fuck was going on, dude? Just careful.
But now for the second most watched scene from this movie.
Yeah, fuck off. But now we can finally see what actually happened to Jennifer.
On the night of the fire, Nikolai and his band tried sacrificing Jennifer in order to gain popularity and fame. Just one problem, she's not a virgin. Town bike, remember?
So Needy starts doing some research, and it turns out that if you sacrifice someone who isn't a virgin, you might get your wish, but the demon that you sacrifice the virgin to might live within the soul of the slag.
So Needy starts to do some research, knowing that something could go wrong. But Chip is still hesitant about what the fuck is going on with Needy.
Fair enough. Needy's been acting a bit weird.
The school dance. What kind of dress is Needy wearing? Seriously, that thing looks fucking weird.
Just look at it. Poof.
But Jennifer looks like she could use a snack.
Bobby, maybe a bag of chips.
But now, it's time for the main event. Oh fuck. Jennifer can hover. As you do.
The girls are seriously having this conversation right now. Just Chip's there, he's had his neck bitten, he's bleeding out, and they're just,
"Meh, you're a bitch. I don't like you. You're insecure. Fucking hell. And I don't care that you're a demon."
Chip, I know they're ignoring you, but this is not how you do it. Through the heart, you're a bit low. The heart. Dude, smack him. Next time if he does that. Oh no, he's dead. Fuck it. And now we go back to the start, where Jennifer looked faded in the bed, because she definitely hasn't had her snack tonight. I'm not gonna lie, when she left Needy and Chip, why didn't she just find someone else on her journey home? Then again, she's wet and covered in blood.
But we did see that she was covered in blood when she ate the exchange student. So, the fuck.
Needy's pissed, and she wants to put an end to this, so with a little bit of
Jennifer giving her a little bit of a nibble, and then a little floating, Jennifer goes night night. But her mom walks in,
seeing Needy kill her daughter. That's why Needy was institutionalized. Fair enough. But it looks like Jennifer gave her just a little something.
She's a wizard.
And now for something fun. The end of a waterfall. So you might remember at the start, Devil's Kettle had a waterfall with a sinkhole that led to nowhere.
Needy finds it. She just found it, casually, just walking along, found it. Found the balls that the scientist dropped in, whatever. But she finds the knife that was used to sacrifice Jennifer.
And now she's on the hunt. on the low shoulder. Full low shoulder.
And the credits tell the tale. Jennifer's Body was initially a flop when released, yet has somewhat become a cult film. But considering this may be down to certain scenes,
maybe, who knows? There's got to be a reason why people keep going back to this film.
But as a story, it definitely is on its own. But for me, not how you'd think.
It's a very odd story, but what do I think of it?
For story, teen girl turned demon is what holds this story together. But everything else is just not vital in the slightest. So I'll give it a 2, a generous 2. I'll give it a 2.
For execution, however,
a good cast, and it's full of the naughty's flair, but easily passable. There's nothing wrong with it, I guess.
But there isn't much to say that's right about it. It's borderline. So I give it a 2.5. This gets a 4.5, so it is rejected. And you'd think it could get saved by the amount of naughty's punk rock in it. Hell, Panic at the Disco's on the soundtrack, fuck's sake. But no. Do you know why? Because I'm a real man. And I don't just need sex appeal in my horror films. I need a good story, I need a good plot, I need good characters, I need development, and I need to feel positive at the end. Not just weird and sticky. Which is why the next film starts off with a couple sexting. Fuck.